Okay guys, welcome back today. Today I have a special request by one of my viewers that I'm going to share with you today. Today I'll be making a dish called Lamb Keema Curry. Now I know that lamb is not readily available for many people and it's very difficult to find. So uh, if you really want to find it, there's a couple of places you can go. One of the places I like to go to is called Hanamasa, and they usually have it there. You can get it there. Okay, so let's get started today. Today what you're gonna need is you're gonna need about 500 grams of fresh lamb. That's one of the main ingredients here. We're gonna put that on the side. You're gonna need one whole onion chopped. I did it to save some time. Okay, you're gonna need 2 large tomatoes or 3 small tomatoes. Again, I chopped it up just to save some time. Okay, you're also gonna need some seasonings. Now what I have here is some bay leaves, laurel leaves, a stick of cinnamon. I have some cardamom, 3 cloves. I have some garlic, 2 cloves, 2 large cloves, some sea salt, 1 teaspoon, some fresh ginger cut up, that's about 1 inch, some cumin seeds, you're going to need those, some black pepper, okay, and I also have some fresh minced ginger as well, which we're going to use that. Okay, and I have about 25 grams of butter here that I'm going to be using. Okay, now for your spices. Okay, you're going to need chili powder. You're going to need coriander powder. You're going to need gram masala. Chili powder, about I'm using 1.5 teaspoons. Coriander powder, about 1/2 teaspoon. Gram masala, 1 teaspoon. You're gonna need fenugreek. This is about 1.5 teaspoons. I like it, so I use it. Some cumin powder, I'm using 1 teaspoon. Some turmeric, 1 teaspoon. Some cardamom powder, I like that as well, so I'm adding that in there. This is 1/2 teaspoon, and you're gonna need about 1/4 teaspoon of clove, ground clove. Okay, and towards the end of the dish, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some green peas to it. Now, if you can find it, this is already ready-made. It's cooked already in the can. You can use frozen peas as well, but sometimes frozen peas are not very good because you have to pick out the ones that are bad. But usually the canned cooked peas are really good quality, so I recommend using that if you can find it. If not, it's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. When we come back, I'm going to show you how we're going to do the meat. Okay, stand by. Okay, what I have here is I have a food processor. A food processor is going to make it much easier, because what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and ground the meat up. Okay, not very much, but just until it's minced. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw our meat in. Okay, so go ahead and evenly distribute it around. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna pop the lid back on. Okay, just like this, and we're gonna go ahead and grind it up. until it's ground up, just like that. And that's enough. Okay, it doesn't have to be a lot. Only for about 10 seconds or so. Okay, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, when we come back, we're gonna do the next step in the process. Okay, so see you in a minute. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add about a tablespoon of olive oil, not much. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and cook up our spices just for a minute to give it some fragrance. Okay, and go ahead and dump that in. Okay. You want to just fry it up till it's nice and seasoned. Okay, get that going. Okay, once we do that, let it sizzle for a minute or so. Okay, and do that. Turn the heat down. Okay, and then you want to put it back into the dish. Okay. Okay. Then next we're going to throw in our onions. Get that going. Okay. Go ahead and throw in your butter. Okay. So once we got that going, we're going to let it cook on high heat for a minute. Okay. Okay, once it's really nice and translucent, we're going to throw in our minced lamb meat. Okay. Get that in, get that going. And go ahead and break it up a bit. Okay, just to get it going. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then we're gonna throw in our other spices. We got your ginger, your salt and pepper, and your garlic. Okay, I'm gonna throw that in. Okay, get that in there. Make sure it's all nice and incorporated. Now, there are many ways to do this. Some people use different methods, which is fine. It doesn't have to be exactly the same order. You can use whatever order that you want or you think is best for you. Okay. Okay, once we have that going, that looks good. Let's go ahead and throw in our minced ginger. Okay. So all that fat will come out, the rendering of that fat. It's gonna look really good. Okay. All right. Go ahead, turn it down to about medium-low heat. Okay. And then go ahead and throw your spices back in. Okay. Just throw that back in. Okay. Now, I know that some of you are asking about the cinnamon, so that's just to give it some flavor. Later on, when it's done, you can take it out or remove it. Okay. Same like the cardamom seeds, if you can find it. Sometimes you can't find it; it's difficult, but that's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and add in our spices. Everything, just dump it in. Okay, just like that. Okay, so get it all incorporated, just like that. Okay, mix it up. Okay. I gotta tell you, you can't smell it, but it smells really good. So it looks really nice too. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to go ahead and add in our chopped tomatoes. This is about 2 large tomatoes or 3 small ones, okay? Okay, just go ahead and give it a good mix, just like this. Okay, make sure it's all coated together, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cover it, and we're gonna simmer it for about an hour and a half on low heat. We want all the tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, to break down and get into the flavors of the spices and the meat. Okay, so we're gonna do that for about an hour and a half. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's all done. So be back in a bit. See you later. Okay guys, there you have it. Lamb Keema curry. I hope you give it a try and I hope you like it. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time. Take care.